Thank you, thank you. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, I can still fit in a kid-sized clothes. What do you think? Gap kids? Looks good, doesn't it? Thank you. Half the price of adult clothes, in case you know. We got any parents in the audience tonight? Any parents? Any good parents? Nice. I like the honesty. That's beautiful. I think I'm being a good parent half the time. And then my kids will come up to me and say something or do something that completely throws that fantasy into reality. The most recent time was when I was at a kid's birthday party. My oldest is 6. I was surrounded by all the parents. But my kid is the one that runs up to me and goes and yells, "Dad, you know it's okay to hate some people." It's like, really? You are 6 years old. You know 6 people. We're all here. Which one of us do you hate? She's like, "No, Dad, I hate monsters." And I was like, okay. She's like, "And stepsisters." It's like, "You don't have any stepsisters." She's like, "I know, I hate stepmothers too." And she walked off. I want to think that it has something to do with Disney, but I don't know because kids don't do context. So the only thing I can think to do is to keep her away from non-traditional families. Because I have no idea what the hell she's going to say. Like when she told me that I was dying, which is always nice to hear. I was driving her to school. She asked me a question. She goes, "Dad, what do crabs eat?" I said, "Dead stuff at the bottom of the ocean." She's like, "You mean like dead fish?" I was like, "Yep." She's like, "You mean like dead sharks?" I was like, "Sure." She's like, "You mean like dead people?" And I slowed the car down, and I looked at her and I go, "That's more of an East Coast problem." Specifically a New York, New Jersey problem, but yes, little 6-year-old, if a wise guy rats on his boss, they might find him down at the ocean, at the bottom of the ocean, eaten by crabs. That's your lesson before school. And then she goes, "Am I gonna die?" And I was like, "Yes, you are. But I wouldn't worry about it, because it's not gonna happen for a very long time." And that's when she smiled at me, and she goes, "You know, you're gonna be dead a lot sooner." I said, "Really?" She's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Thanks for letting me know." She's like, "You should have already known that." And she's right. I should have already known that. She's a smart kid. So I drop her off from school, I pick her back up. She asked me another question. She goes, "Dad, am I gonna have a baby?" And that's when it all got serious, right? That's when I pulled the car over to the side of the road. I stepped on the brake so I could turn around, look her dead in the eye, and go, "Listen, your mom drives you to school too. Save some of these questions for her." I said, "I don't know. It's up to you if you want to have a baby and when. It's your body." And she thought about it, and she goes, "Okay, I'll think about it, and I'll let you know if I want to have a baby and when." And I was like, "Great. Most dads don't get that." And then she thought about it a little more. She goes, "Actually, I think I might let Mommy know, because you might be dead by then." Half of me kind of wants to be. Just as bitter as me, I like it. It's very nice, very good for you, very healthy. I am a feminist husband. Thank you. Yeah, you sound surprised. Most guys who say they're feminists don't back it up, and I do, and I'll tell you how I do it. I am so feminist that I let my wife make more money than me. Thank you. It's hard work, I know. Yeah, I appreciate it, yeah. Before we got married, we sat down and we talked about it. We decided she was gonna do all the work. She was gonna make all the money, and I was gonna take all the credit. And I told her that way we could both be feminists, and that did not go over well. But, you know, we were already locked in. Most men can't handle having a spouse that out-earns them, and I don't understand that one bit. I'm not at all embarrassed that my wife makes more money than me. I'd like to think that I'm above that. What's embarrassing is how much more money she makes than me. If you were to look at our paychecks side by side, you'd think that I get paid daily. And that she gets paid monthly, and only one of those is true. The important one. You look at those checks and you think that I'm not even trying, and it's important for me that you know that I am trying. I'm just not helping. Or maybe it is that I'm helping in the same way that a toddler helps you move a sofa bed. Right? You know, as soon as you pick the bed up, the toddler comes around the corner, jumps on top of the bed, looks you square in the eye and goes, "I'm helping." That's how I am with our family's financial future. My wife knows how I feel about the whole situation. I got to say she is great about it. Every once in a while, she will try to say something to make me feel better. The most recent thing she said was she looked up at me and she goes, "Baby, I don't even know how much money you make," which I thought was really nice until I thought about it some more. And that's when I realized that that is the married version of size doesn't matter to me.